Hello YouTubers, Tross here, back playing some more Factorio. I've done a little work offline, between episodes. Mostly I've gone around, and any place where I found a chest, I've replaced it with a provider chest, so we can basically request any material that we've built. Oh, there's one I missed. Although, at this point, we're probably not going to be using steel chests at all, basically. I do have one of these. Why aren't you building more? Okay, we're a little slow on the steel chests. Steel is about the only thing we are lacking production-wise. You can see we have a lot of iron production now, but our steel is still a little slow. Are you gonna, You're really not going to fit. Well, we can manually, build some. If we grab some bricks here, we should be good on bricks. We're producing them at a decent rate. Let's do 5 more steel. And alright, we do have enough arms here. Need pipes at the moment. What happened here? This should go right through for the most part. And I'm actually... that should actually even things out on both sides. Two, three, four, 5. Alright, we're getting attacked a little bit, but I don't think it's a big issue, at least not yet. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5, and finally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just need to put some power poles. That should cover everybody. Okay. So right now, we're basically not using any iron. And we're using a bit of copper. But you can see one side is all backed up. And in fact, I'll fix that the same way we did our iron. That should even out production. Actually, in that case, we should be using a fast. Although, we should be using a fast there as well as a fast belt, which I'll need to pick up a few of. You should be a fast belt. And at least, well, let's... let's speed you all up until there. Of course, that means we will need a fast belt there. And we'll need some fast underground belts. But I think we're actually... Yeah, we're not using too much stuff right now. So, let's do some research. Now, our eventual goal is to get to Rocket Silo, but you need a lot of stuff for that. In particular, these speed modules and productivity modules take a lot to make. So I want to actually right now concentrate on railways, because railways will allow us to bring in materials from far off locations. We've already ran out of materials in a few places. We're now sucking up materials from here. And yeah, we have a lot, but this probably is not going to last us until the very end game. Maybe if we rushed and went directly. Yeah, we're all out of our original iron ore here. In fact, we can clean it up now. And if we get these belts, nope, that was the wrong way. There we go. And you were the wrong way. But now, yes. We're on our newer iron location. And now looks like we've mined out some of our copper. This will still last a bit, but again, it's not going to last forever. In fact, it looks like I should put down some additional coal mining drills here. Oh, you were done fast. Probably actually not going to get to using rails this episode. And we need a power pole over here. But yeah, this should now keep us from running out of coal for a bit. See, our steam engines are actually off during the day. You're out of ammo, so let's just replace you with a laser turret. There was one over here by this gate that was out of ammo, so let's do the same. So basically, yeah, we're just taking stock of things and seeing how we're doing. We are out of crude oil again. You guys are basically done. How about over here? Still producing, but down quite a bit. That's not going to be that good of a spot. Let's check our map. The oil shows up as pink dots. This is our original. This is kind of our expansion. Yeah, I'm just gonna research everything. Ooh, here comes an attack. And pretty well taken care of. Yeah, so the oil shows up as these pink dots. Original group, our newer group. We may have to build a pipeline from down here. Map is M. One thing you can build that I haven't, maybe I don't have it researched, is a pump. Basically, things flow, and like we have a big storage silo here, so it's, the fluid will readily flow down the pipe, but like this, there's not much oil in here. Well, we are actually getting more oil in here now. But you can see the pipe is not full. It's got 1.4. Now, pumping, getting oil from all the way, down the map, down here, all the way up here to get processed. I don't want to build a new refinery. To me, it's a little easier to carry. But it would help if we had a pump forcibly filling the pipe. And there is technology for doing that, I believe. I just don't know where it is. Something else I should look into is better armor. Because taking out that settlement last time I did get attacked, and my health went down. So having better armor will let me more easily take out settlements. Yeah. There's the storage tank, but the pump's not there. This is just for getting water. There's a in-pipe pump. Where are the pipes? There it is, small pump. We can make a production for them. And then, what do they need? They need steel pipe and an engine kit. Do I even have electric engines spare? Yeah, I'm not sure if I featured this on the last video. I have 2 productions of the accumulators, and 2 added a second solar panel because I basically ran out of production capacity for them when putting in the last bits. How are we doing on power, by the way? I think we're doing pretty good. See, by this point in the day, I think we can actually maybe at this point completely disconnect steam engines. I would want to. There are ways to have these steam engines only come on if you're getting low on power. I don't know the state of the art of that. So that's one thing I'd like to look up and implement. For now, I'm just going to build a pump manually. What do we need for pump jacks? Quite a few things. Let's put you over here so we get coverage. I'm gonna build a quick little production area for pump jacks. And we're gonna do this the interesting way. It'll work. Steel, gears, circuits, pipes. Steel. Gears. Circuits. Pipes. Of course, it's just out of the range of the power. So you can see the little robots are providing everything we need. How many? Oh, we have 73 of them. And they're all being used at the moment. But once this is filled with 200 circuits, I don't need that many circuits. They should become usable for other things. You know, it's just going to take a few of them every time a pump jack is made. Speaking of that, I only need one stack of pump jacks. Don't need a million. What happened to pipes? Okay, here they come. I'm pretty sure I had pipes as one of the things that were being put into chests. So there it goes. We're gonna make pump jacks automatically now. Speaking of pipes, I'm temporarily gonna say, give me 50 of those and 50 of those. And, how are we doing now? Yeah, we have available logistics robots now. Yeah, these are using a lot, and I could probably make a little assembly line here with, see, one assembler is making gears, one making pipes, and then 2 to make the circuits, and, well, we just pull steel off here. We already have assemblers for that, for them, and in general they're not being used, so all we have to do is have these little robots go and move them around. Why are you not making things? So you don't have engines because the engines are filling up here. Okay, well, I at some point should make a second production line of all this stuff. In the meantime, though, we're gonna need more oil, I think. And we're almost done with the rail signals. Let's get a light down here, because it is pretty dark. How are we doing on Alright, I'm gonna let those process a bit, and I'm gonna get stuck on a pipe over there. We need an oil line. Rail signals researched. Ew. I'd like to increase how much they can carry. Let's look up power armor, because that was one thing I mentioned would be helpful. Let's bring this in here. Alright, that power pole is like right in the way. What are you all complaining about? And let's move those. And let's make a small pump. Let's move the power pole here. So this pump is going to fill this pipe and not let backflow, basically. Just put in some corner pieces here. And basically we now just follow the line down here. Oops, that was too far. Paying attention. Yeah. Let's put that corner in so I don't forget it later. Alright, while I'm here, let me grab one more electric engine. And make one more pump. And no, you're not gonna. You're not gonna cooperate, are you? Well, now you are. We're going to tell my robots. Yeah, move all of you. And go back down there. And my helpful robots will just move everything and replace it. And I can't get through there. Note to self, make it a little wider next time. What did I just research? Oh, it was the armor. I'll have to look at it next time, but the armor, which the one I think I just researched, can get additional modules, like an energy shield, which is very helpful. So let's start looking into that. Of course, to power the energy shield, you need like a portable solar panels or some sort of Iron Man style generator. We'll go like 2 more down. Put the corner in. Let's go for the Mark II. Well, let's do portable solar panels. We need to power them somehow. There's also batteries. Tree is in the way. Bye, tree. Where are these? Oh, they're a little further over still. Alright, here we go. We're just going through this research. Where's the batteries? Concrete is something I should have researched a while ago. You basically can walk or run faster on concrete. Expect them to look like batteries. Maybe I already did the batteries. No, that's not the suit batteries, though. Battery equipment. Mark II. Right here. Took me a while to notice it. Right next to the power armor, or the exoskeleton, which basically lets you move faster. Okay. I want to get this area covered in our little robotic network here. So it means we need some roboports and some power. And I want some pump jacks now. They're being made. Bring them to me. 20 should be more than enough. Let's just say 10. Meanwhile, I'm gonna cut out these trees, and I just noticed the episode time. So I'm gonna try wrapping this up relatively quickly. You're gonna get out of here. You're gonna get out of here. Yeah, you brought me 20 anyway. Okay. I'm gonna have one storage tank. We'll do one storage tank here. And let's pipe everything up. I'll just use that, and let's get everybody some power. Okay. We should be filling up this storage tank. And let's now turn on the pump. See, this is going down, and hopefully together with the other pump, this will be keeping the oil flowing. One last thing before we go, I'm going to put down a defensive turret here. In fact, let's make it 2. This one's not going to cover it. We're getting attacked bad. But mainly I want to go back and see how our oil is doing. Yeah, our construction robots are out, but we do have available logistics robots, which is good. Our logistics production, which is mainly that one thing, isn't using them all. Oh yeah, we're gonna need some more turrets over there. And this storage tank is now completely full, which is what we want. We're also, crazily enough, full on petroleum gas. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Not sure what we'll be doing next time. But hopefully it will be expanding our production and maybe putting a little better defense over here, because this seems to be like an area that's getting attacked a lot. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.